So this is just awesome. It is the new VIFLY WhoopStor 3. This is a 1-cell battery charger and storage charger. So this works out extremely well. And I do have the previous model and it did work extremely well, but they seem to have made a few upgrades to it. One, they put all the connectors on the top now, so that's really good. And then they totally encased the body, so it's completely encased. You still have your USB-C, you have a power cable and a XT60 cable here on the side, so you can power this guy via XT60, so or using a larger battery. If you fly, you know, little FPV drones like I do, or even these little 2-channel, or even some of the smaller 4-channel planes, you have these types of little 400 milliamp hour Lipo batteries. You can use this guy to charge them up, and it's really, really cool. So it actually has 2 different connector styles here on the front. Then of course if you can make yourself an adapter, as I have here, for this style connector. Normally for a Lipo battery charger, if you're going to charge up multiple batteries, they need to have the exact same capacity. But this guy is actually controlling each connector individually. Now you can't use both of these at the same time. You use one or the other. So right now we have number 1 at the top here going into storage. Number 4 is okay. Number 2 is now saying okay. Number 3 is now saying okay. And even if it is in the process of putting something on a storage charge, so like you notice the light's blinking, nothing's connected to number 6, and it shows 0 voltage, you can just go ahead, you can plug it in, and it will immediately get the voltage, which is pretty much at storage voltage right now, which is what I'm doing. I'm putting all of these in storage voltage, and it will start to charge to get it into a storage mode. They tell you what the amperage is that they're using. This one's currently using 0.5 amps. The other one is using negative 0.3 amps. So it may be a little bit over what it needs to be. And I'm actually powering this through a USB-C. Now, one of the things I will tell you about this is you want to make sure that your USB-C, because I'm using a USB-C 65 watt power source here. You want to make sure that USB-C connection has enough power going to it. And now number 1 just finished. That's what that little beep was. I want to make sure that you need to make sure that you have enough power going to it through the USB-C port. If it doesn't, then it just simply will not work. So now that we have each one of these done, and like I said, you could make yourself a connector like I have for other style battery leads. And the only thing is, of course, you want to make sure that you're using it for single cell batteries. That's what you're going to want to use it for. After you finish, you can actually disconnect it from here or there. It doesn't matter where you disconnect it from. And it's ready for another battery. If you happen to have another battery laying around that you need to put in a storage charge. So number 3 is also good. Oh, excuse me, number 2 is also good. Number 3 is good. We can pull that one off. If we put this battery on here, you don't even have to start it up again. It's already in a storage. So the voltage at the top here is what is actually set. You can adjust that from the voltage set here. So if you want to charge the battery, you can charge it to 4.2 volts, or if you want to discharge to storage voltage, there's 2 different settings there, but you can drop it down to 3.8 volts for a storage charge, and it will make sure that that battery is at a storage charge. So this one is actually charging up a little bit because it's a little low, because it's 3.77, and you see it going up, and it's using 0.2 amps. This one also flashing red, so if they're flashing orange, then that means they are a little high and they're going down. They're flashing red, then they must be charging up to the voltage. And so that's a great way to tell, you know, which way it's going. And again, remember this, you can use a larger Lipo battery like this one in order to charge to use it to charge and discharge your other small Lipo batteries, and it just works out phenomenally well. So thanks so much for coming by and checking this out with me. I think it is a fantastic device, and I'm looking forward to getting a ton, and I do mean a ton of use out of this, because I have so many of these small batteries. It's ridiculous, and sometimes I like to go out and just charge up 6 batteries and just go and fly all 6 batteries and just have fun. So thanks again. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon.